If you're new to a hunting area, one of the first things you should do is check for deer sign and deer tracks to see the deer that are coming through. Here we have a few deer tracks, and you have the split hooves, which the deer have, and one of the distinguishing features. And this is a small deer, maybe a doe or an older fawn. The bigger deer, the bucks, tracks will be 2 to 3 times this size. You can also, if you can also measure the tracks for a buck or a deer to, and see the potential age of the deer, whether it's a medium-aged deer, 2.5, 3.5 years old, or a mature deer, 5.5, 6.5 years old. Once you have seen deer sign, you can plan a hunt around the deer trails and the deer sign. So for instance, here you have a obvious wildlife path, which you can set up whether you're bow hunting or rifle hunting, and plan to hunt around this path, in which deer travel, most likely to bed and to feed during the day. Another common deer sign, especially during the rutting time period, is what's called a deer scrape, and this is how the bucks mark their territory. You typically find them in long limbs overhanging a road, or trees on an open field along the brush line, etc. And one of the ways you can find them is a scrape area, so where the grass has been scraped away by the buck every time he comes and visits this particular territory. Typically a buck will visit his scrape, if it's one of his prime scrapes, once, twice a day, once every other day, but fairly repeatedly, and it's one way to hunt a particular animal. If you're hunting one particular buck, is finding his scrape path and staking it out during the hunting season. And once again, this is most useful during the rutting period.